Hello, I'm Melinda NailFanatic, and I'm here to do another Whose Tarot reading is this? Whose personal tarot reading is this for you? Um, I'm recording this June 23rd, 2020, but whenever you find it, there'll be a reason why. I'm going to read this as if reading for one person, but many of you will be resonant to its messages, and you know it's yours when it makes your heartstrings sing, so then you pick it up and run with it. If it doesn't, leave it where you found it and come back. Maybe it'll be the next time. I want to thank you for giving this video a thumbs up and um, commenting, letting me know who you are and what I'm talking about, and also for subscribing and coming back when you get the live notifications. All right, so Monsters God, I'm to deliver a message. This is somebody's personal tarot reading. And they're going to find this tarot reading. It's going to be exactly what they needed and exactly when they needed it. They're ready to hear what's really going on. So, Mr. Scott, thank you for the message. Let's see. All right. Queen of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, King of Cups, the Magician, Knight of Wands, Strength, Ten of Swords, the Devil, and the Emperor. The bottom of the deck is the Seven of Wands. Okay. I feel like somebody has stayed in a connection, and you've really tried really hard to make it happen. You really stayed in this clip. I feel like you did all you could possibly do to make it happen, to make it work. And I feel like if this is your reading, we're talking about you creating change in your life. And I feel like the big change that you're taking is you're tired of being in commitment. I feel like I'm dealing with a person who has ended a relationship because of an extramarital affair or a third party situation. And I feel like you and this person were together for around 10 years. I also feel that for some of you, this relationship has been over for quite a while. But what's happening now is the triggers from what had happened then are coming up now. And so what's happening for you is this relationship, this commitment that has already ended. There's been a divorce. Somebody was cheating. Somebody knew that this person was, you found out without a doubt that this person was cheating. Well, now what's happening is you're having the challenge of letting go of that pain, because the universe is giving you, there's an opportunity coming up for you. It's not here yet, but there is an opportunity coming up for you to have a partner that is going to be very, he's going to be everything that you want, everything that you know you deserve. But the problem is, because of the pain you went through in the past, now you have issues with control and trust. I feel that now you have issues with control and trust, and you're in the place of trying to make a change, but you're still feeling like everybody's cheating. So you're always looking for the evidence that they're cheating. And in that, you actually are creating this. So it's like, maybe you haven't even had any relationship, but it's like anytime you talk to a person or you've tried to even get to know somebody, you get that feeling like, nah, I can't trust them. Or when you have tried to actually go into a relationship, your control issues have come up. because you're trying to hold on to a person by making sure that they don't do anything outside of the relationship. Yeah, all that stuff is not going to work very well. I mean, the Knight of Wands is the center of the whole 9 card spread that I've laid here. So the Knight of Wands in its lower vibration is somebody who does things without thinking. It's somebody who will do whatever it takes to get what they want. Sexually, this is somebody who is very open sexually. Somebody who is not committed, very non-committal. So somebody keeps attracting non-committal relationships because it's like you're carrying the vibration of the pain of that past commitment that didn't work out forward with you. And so it's like at this point in time, you're being asked to change because you're beginning to see how you have a lot more to do with the partners that you're attracting than the one that you want to be attracting, because of the fact that you can't seem to get over this deceptive, manipulative, this person that was a sham. This person was a freaking sham, right? This person was a sham. In other words, they would rub a sham, not a chamois. They would rub themselves on any and everything. This person really it's the truth came out. You found out that this person would just tell you whatever you wanted to hear. Like, here's what you want to hear. But in reality, I will clean anybody up. You know what I'm saying? I will take care of anybody. I'll do whatever I got to do for anybody to get in there and stick it while I can type energy. So that caused you to really shut down. You were like, no more of this. And you went to battle. Like, you really tried to make that relationship work, but there's nothing more you could do with it. So now you're sitting with your control issues. But in the energy that you're sitting in now, you've come to this place of such empowerment and awakening that the universe is showing you other places in your energetic field where you have cross-current energies, cross-current beliefs that are causing you to materialize situations, circumstances, and people that you're not aligned with because you're not aligned within yourself. And so part of that is you have to push past your devil. It's time for your devil energy to come to an end. Codependency. Relying on your looks for somebody. Part of the reason why is because either you're always relying on your looks, or you're relying on relationships, or you're beginning relationships based purely on their financial status, or how good they look, or how good their sex is for somebody. And that is like your whole judgment. And it's like you're being pushed to expand past that, because the creation that is available for you in partnership is one that is not just about money or sex or looks. This person that you're attracting wants to come in and offer everything. As a matter of fact, they got an offer that's bigger than life for you. So, but the thing is, if you come across as being more focused on money or sex or looks, or if you come across as putting yourself out there in that way for your money or your sex or your looks, right? I feel like you could completely miss an opportunity. So it's saying for you, advice for you is to continue to pay attention, because it's like the universe is showing you. And I feel like, how are you being shown? What I'm seeing is you're starting to pick up on, whether it's through conversation with others and they're relating their experiences to you of their life or people that they know and their relationships. It's like you can hear some of the, and you're thinking, as you hear their stories, you're thinking to yourself, oh my God, I do that. Oh my God, I do that. This is like when you want to tell your partner, you can't talk to them, you can't talk to this person, you can't talk to that person. And then you happen to have a conversation with a battered woman who tells you how their partner separated them from all their friends and family, and they didn't know have anywhere to go. And then and you know what I'm saying? And then you're like, oh shit, I was displaying those habits. That's my behavior. I don't want to be that person. Oh shit, they're an adult. They should have free will on who they talk to. If they want to talk to somebody else, that should be their choice. I shouldn't be able to tell them who to talk. I wouldn't want nobody to talk to. So it's kind of that way. I feel like the big challenge for you, for most of my viewers who find this, the big life lesson that you're learning is that you're jumping into commitments before you know who you're dealing with. And you're doing it because of a need to feel wanted and belonging, right? You're doing it for a need to feel wanted and belonging. And I feel like an energy that needs to come to an end for you is the one of overextending yourself in relationships. So some of you have tried to control partners financially, or control their time, control their resources. And you've done this by overextending yourself. So it's like, you don't need nothing. I take you everywhere you need to go. I pay all the bills. I buy all the food. I buy you all your clothes. What do you need anybody else in your life for? Why do you need a job? Why do you need to leave the house? Yeah, control issues. Because they want a job. Maybe they don't need the money. Maybe, okay, go ahead, pay all the bills if you want. But if they feel more fulfilled going to work, let them go get a job. Wouldn't you rather have a happy, fulfilled partner? And hey, say they go and they don't like it. Maybe they tell you they don't like it. Okay, baby, well, you never had to work. You went to work because you wanted to. I love having you at home around me all the time. That's okay too. But the decision over another autonomous thinking, free will imbued adult is, that's not in alignment with your with your own free will. Because when you are restricting the other, you're actually adding the energy of restriction over yourself. So that's something, whoa, that's pretty heavy. That is really heavy. So we're being called to open up our energy a lot right now. Yeah. Open up our energy a lot right now. I feel like somebody really has to allow their partner to have some friends. I feel like there is a person here with severe control issues who has tried to stop their partner from having friendships. And it's like, hold on a second. You don't want to change them from how you met them. If they're going to let go of connections, that should be their choice, because the people in their life were brought to their life for a purpose, for their life. And you met them the way they are. Because of how they are, they attracted you. So y'all attracted each other. And yeah, change is natural in a relationship with a person, but that needs to come from within, not from, if you don't do this, I'm going to do that. Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't have you going over here. I don't like that gym that you go to. Why don't you just use the at-home gym? I don't know. Who are you and what am I talking about, There's some energy here of a person who has been manipulated and controlled with wealth, or like I say, you have used your wealth or your looks. Somebody has used love and sex as a game where if you don't give me what I want, I'm going to withhold love from you, or I'm not going to have sex with you. There's somebody who's done that. Wow. And it's crazy because this is part of what made the relationship that came to an end in the past come to an end. You was all in your head and trying to tie somebody down. This person felt restricted and blocked. They had to let go. They had to move on. Now, if this is your reading, the zodiac signs that are coming through very loudly are Taurus, Gemini, Leo, Capricorn, and Aries. Okay. So if this is your reading, put me something in the comment box. But if this is your reading, let's get a bit of advice for them off the top of the deck. Justice. You've got to be fair. You've got to be fair, balance the scales, because remember, what you put out comes back to you. And anywhere where you've been out there, it's like if somebody was trying to control you, balance is coming in, because you're bringing an end to that, and you're going to have an experience that's a lot more freeing. If you've been trying to control somebody, I feel like you are going to view the repercussions of that. Now, that could be through now an experience mirrors it back to you. Like I said, some of you are noticing this situation being reflected back to you in your personal relationships. So this could even be like you got a girlfriend. I mean, maybe you're a controlling partner, and you don't want your partner to go nowhere, and you don't want your partner to talk to nobody else, and who's that on your phone, and why are they calling you, and why do you need anybody besides me, right? Well, then it's like you're going to hear something that is totally going to create another side awareness of the other side in this, okay? I also hear that if there is a lot of extremely heated interactions in a partnership because of it, this could totally lead to legal repercussions for somebody. But I feel like for those of you who are like, yeah, maybe a long time ago, what I want to say to you, if you're resonant to the reading, but it's not in your now experience, the Justice card here is letting you know that you have done the work of bringing those old energetic ties and synaptic patternings to a close in your experience. And so moving forward, now the balance is coming in for you. So more harmonious relationships are what you can expect. For those of you who have not followed the inspiration of the universe to make these changes, you can expect the motivation to do so coming up for you. So this is what I have for you at this time. I want to thank you for being here. And if this is your reading, put a comment in the box. Let me know. Until next time, love you, ladies.